One useful feature for ProPresenter 6 is that it gives you the ability to take web pages and use them as graphics in your slide design. Let me show you how to do that. I have a test feature here with 3 blank slides. I'm going to click on the right slide. Let's assume I want to put something from a website onto this slide. I will do that by going to the editor icon in the toolbar. And we have a familiar screen that looks back at us. If you've studied other lessons here at the Sharper Turtle, you know how to do text, you know how to do graphics, other kinds of things. But in this case, we're going to go to the icon at the top that says HTML. And when I hover the mouse over it, it says Add Web Page to Slide. That's what we're going to do. So I'll click on it. It has a default size, and you can change the handles. And it goes out to the default website, which happens to be the ProPresenter website. And then it loads the page. And I can change the size of the image by dragging the box, making it larger. And if I click over here on the thumbnail, it will attempt to refresh it. Okay, that's what I have here. So I'm going to close that slide. We'll go to our preview mode. And I click on the slide and I see this. It has the watermark. This is an unregistered copy. And I'm able to see the image as it appeared on the website. Well, let's try something else. We don't necessarily want to keep having ProPresenter as our slide. How do you pick another location? Well, I'll click on box number 2, go back to the editor. I will do the HTML again, and same size, and that always defaults to the same location. Again, I'll make this a little bigger just for our purposes. And what I want to do now, I want to change, I'll refresh it here, I want to change the location. So I have to have this highlighted. I need to see the little markers in the box. And then I go to the Gear tab on the right. Okay, and now it tells me the web address, renewedvision.com. Let's drag over that and change that to cnn.com. Okay, and we'll see what happens. Now it may take a while to load some of this because of bandwidth, but eventually mine worked. And now my thumbnail shows it, and this shows it. So I'm going to save my presentation. Then I will click on this slide. And it may take some time. You have to be patient. There is an image of the CNN page at the moment I did this. And then I go over here, and here's my Renewed Vision page. Okay, so that's a couple of tips on how to do it. Let me show you something else. We'll go to slide 1, and we'll go back to our editor, and we will click on our HTML again, and it always starts the same place. We'll refresh it so we can see the image a little better, and click on the image. Now I've got to changing the source. Now I can do a continuous render. If the web page is updated all the time, and there might be a movie, something else on there, I can click on continuous render and it will constantly change according to the changes in the website. For example, if it has a group of images about features where one slides in front of another, you've seen that oftentimes, you can click on continuous render and it will do that for you. The only problem is you have to have a huge bandwidth for that to even feel normal. Let's go to Microsoft.com. Now I'm going to change the refresh to every 30 seconds. Okay, so here's Microsoft. And I'll make it bigger. And again, I'll click on the thumbnail to refresh the image. Okay, and I'll save it. Then we'll go back into our preview mode. And again, if I click on the slide and I wait a bit, there's Microsoft's website. What will happen now is every 30 seconds it will go out and repaint the image. If it changes, it's going to look different. If it stays the same, I won't notice it. It depends on the website whether you want to do that and if you have the bandwidth. But these are some different ways in which you can use websites in your presentations. The static ones are the more safe ones because they're not going to mess with you in terms of bandwidth, but the other ones are possible if you have the equipment and the proper internet connections to use them. We hope you found this useful as an introduction to using websites in ProPresenter version 6. We hope you found this training helpful as you look at different ways in which you can add web material to your presentations in ProPresenter version 6. If this was useful for you, we invite you to like us and to subscribe to the Sharper Turtle. Thank you.